And moving right along on this Tuesday morning, time for a Tuesday takeover, everybody.
Yeah.
So if you work on The Woody Show, you have a chance to do one of these Tuesday takeovers. Don't have to clear anything with anybody else here on the show. We usually have these planning meetings to decide like what we want to do each day of the week. The only rule is, number one, it's got to be FCC friendly. Compliant. And most important. Well, I guess the FCC would be most important. But second, 1B would be it's got to be entertaining or interesting to the audience. Not necessarily something self-serving. So I'm not quite sure where Vaughn is going with this because Vaughn, our video producer, good morning, Vaughn.
Good morning.
He said he's doing something called Rate My Music. So this is music that he made. So this could be very self-serving.
Absolutely self-serving.
I'm just, yeah, but like we'll see.
Compliant.
But like, yeah, but also we'll see. Like, is it interesting to the audience?
All right.
Right? Is this just like, Vaughn just trying to get his music out there, using it as self-promotion?
All right.
It could be that. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so Rate My Music.
Yeah, what's the rating? Like 1 to 10 or thumbs up, thumbs down?
Thumbs up, thumbs down, 1 to 5, whatever you guys think is.
What's your
Well,
segment?
so,
So,
you tell
yeah.
us.
You tell us.
Let's
Yeah.
5 stars?
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Okay.
1 to
Okay.
10. Let's do
All
that.
right,
Okay.
we'll go
real
on a
simple.
scale of 1 to 10.
All right, cool. So, as everyone knows, I'm a poet, and that's one of the things that I've done recently. But before that, I was in performing arts. I was doing musicals, singing, all that kind of stuff. And
Straight guy?
straight guy, very, very straight. There's a lot of
For
chicks
people
that
who
do
don't
that
know,
too.
Ravy, don't give me that look.
We do all that. So in the last few years, I've gotten more into songwriting, like using my actual writing skills to write lyrics and learn more about actual making music for a professional placement.
Okay.
So this is where I'm starting.
Anything in particular? Like, do you want to write songs that you like hear on the radio, or more like a jingle writer?
I would say more so radio stuff, and then also going into like script stuff and
Scoring
stuff from
music for
scoring
film.
musicals, all that kind of stuff. You see my
musicals? Oh.
friends,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
Vaughn.
violinists, all that kind of stuff. So I have
Yeah.
a lot of great friends who are very musically inclined.
Okay.
Which is awesome because I can't play any instruments at all. So this first one is
You could be like Bernie Taupin, that guy who worked with
Elton John.
Elton John for all
He's
those
a
years.
lyricist. Yep.
Oh, nice, awesome, yeah. Or Rick Rubin, you know,
Or Rick
Rubin.
Rubin.
Or
Yeah.
that guy.
or that guy.
Okay.
Taupin. Oh.
Oh, Bernie Taupin.
Well, I was trying to think of somebody who like wrote stuff, but
But he's not a performer.
Yeah,
like
he's not
Rick
really
Rubin.
a
Rick Rubin is
performer.
famously like he produced music and he doesn't
Right.
know any of the how to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
He doesn't do.
That's what I mean, like,
yeah,
Rick
he doesn't know
Rubin's
how to
a-
do anything. He lays on
Yeah,
the
Rick
couch.
Rubin's a great example.
He just talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my plan is to release something before the end of the year also. So if you guys can help with that decision, that'd be awesome.
Oh, here comes the promotion. Okay,
There
got
you
it.
go.
Nice. Do it.
All right, this first song is the first one I wrote when I got here into LA. It was after I cut my hair. So before this hair, I had long locks from 9 years of growth and then moved to LA and I cut them. And this song is called Time is an Illusion.
All right, so we're doing this on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yep.
and you want us to be brutally honest, right?
Do it.
Okay, here we
I
go.
don't wanna die ever. I wanna be alive forever. Fighting to survive. Tired of wasting time. Walking a million miles. Spent so many years down in Hennessy instead of drinks. Worry about the world, girls, and what my friends will think. I still love them, no. Family over everything. Copped a couple Cuban links and another gold ring. I'm a broke king with no kingdom. Castle my rook for a win. They call kingdom. Life is like a chess game. Moving pawns to make a queen. All these sacrifices, I just wonder what my end gon' be. Don't run out of time. Put your life in rewind. Look at the signs.
All right, Time is an Illusion.
Diamonds in the watch. No
There you go.
Do you have like a stage name?
VonDaWizard.
Oh, VonDaWizard.
Yeah.
Okay, this is VonDaWizard. Time is an Illusion on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10. Greg Gorey.
I, to be honest, wasn't expecting it to be that well produced, and it sounds like something you would hear on the radio.
Yeah.
It absolutely does.
I would say it sounds like something you hear on the radio. That I think, like, from a music standpoint, it could be better. You know what I mean? But, like, I think lyrically, I think he's got bars. Is that what
Yeah.
they say?
Got
Bars?
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, and the,
like
your
it's
voice
really
is good.
Yeah, it's lyrically, it's way better than 99% of the stuff I do here on the radio.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, right out of the gate, I don't know what we're gonna hear next, but I'm going 9.
9. I'll agree. I'll give that a 9.
Okay.
Okay, I could totally hear that on the radio.
Giving that a solid 8.
A solid 8.
Yeah.
Menace.
I'm gonna go 8 as well. I was teetering between 7 and 8. It would need to back it up a very, very solid music video
For sure, for sure.
All right.
We got the red camera.
for it to be good.
Seabass.
Quick follow-up for Greg. Would you hear that on the radio in the Greg Gorey household?
No.
Well, no. I mean, Greg's too busy listening to Depeche Mode and the Killers.
Right. I listen to flashback alternative type stuff.
Yeah.
Rulers.
Sammy,
I'll give it an 8.
an 8.
Solid 8.
I'm looking on the text. Somebody gave it a 69.
Nice.
That's nice. I see a 7 in there. I see a 9. I see another one on there. Straight trash. I mean, so you're gonna have,
I'll take that.
Sure.
yeah, but like the rest of it seems to be definitely in the 7.
Oh, somebody says it slaps.
Seven,
Slap.
7 to
Oh,
9.
Slap it.
It's a
Right.
slapper.
Yeah. Somebody said Vaughn sounds like Kid Cudi.
I hear that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it slaps low key.
Low
Oh,
key.
low key
Yeah.
slaps.
All right.
Dang.
So this is Vaughn, his Tuesday takeover. Rate my music.
Let's go. This next one, high key slaps. So I'm a big fan of Paramore, our alter ego artist. This is a cover song of them. It's called Poopy Business.
Poopy business. All right,
Okay.
VonDaWizard. Here we go.
Little. I'm in the business of pooping, yeah, let's take it from the top. Gotta put more than a dirty horse behind the glue truck. It's a matter of time before it all runs out. When I thought it was time, I started far shouting. I waited a long hours, finally setting it free. Smelling dead inside, this poo was one for history. 2 grunts and now my butt's on fire. Then the bloop bloop splash, the biggest smile. Oh, see, that's never brags, but he's gonna take a shower at dump. Oh, he might as well poo in the bag, cause Sammy's gonna poo in a bucket. But God, it feels so good, cause I gotta get this caca out now. And if I could, I would, cause pooing just feels so good.
All right, that one's called Poopy Business. I'll say inspired by Paramore.
And Sammy pooping in a
bucket.
trash can.
I like that. I like that reference.
Nice.
Addicted to it.
Yeah. All right, so rate the music. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
Menace.
I'm gonna give it a 7, and the only reason is I think the mix is a little off. Like the music is louder than your voice.
It's trash.
So like the jokes don't hit as hard because it's hard to hear your
Yeah.
voice. So the mix could be better.
Okay.
I would like to hear it with your vocal higher.
Got it.
All right. Greg Gorey.
I agree with Menace's assessment. I wanted to really hear the lyrics because I love to throw in when I sing along to songs.
Oh, I do
poo
that all
and
the time.
pee.
Yeah.
You know, like you and me becomes poo and pee.
Yeah, nip, ripping, and slipping.
Right. Anything
Yeah.
with
Show of hands
you
who's
is
getting.
poo. Anything
Yeah,
with me
yeah.
is pee. So I love the content. I'll go 7.
7.
Yeah.
Ravi.
We have a friend who loves Weird Al and says, but only the good ones. And
Yeah.
I don't think this would be one of the good Weird Al songs. I'm giving it a 5.
A 5.
wow.
See,
Jeez.
I really liked it.
The
I love the
potty humor.
content.
The content's good.
Once again, the content is fantastic. I mean, you can't argue the music. I mean, the music itself that's a big smash song.
Sure.
I think the only thing maybe you'd be able to say is that you weren't able to pick out all the jokes, but I think there was so many of them. They're all like constipated in there, if I could say that.
Hey-o.
There you go.
I think there was enough in there. I'm giving that an 8.
Nice.
I'm giving that an 8. What about you, Seabass?
Yeah, I would say tighten up your double vocal there too, because that when you are doing parody songs, like Greg was saying, it really has to be the front and center thing.
The
You
lyrics.
can't. Also, is that tuned properly?
The
vocals?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
I use an internet auto tuner, so I can't.
That also might want some manual tuning. Just grab Melodyne or something.
Yeah. I am not a producer like that
Okay.
into it.
So what'd you give it, Seabass?
I'll go with I got concept 7, execution 5.
Okay. All right. So we'll give it a 6. All right. What about you, Sammy?
I'm giving it a 7 for the same reason that Menace mentioned, which is I just want to hear the lyrics
Okay.
more.
A lot of people in the text saying I'm giving it a solid 2.
Hey.
Get it? But I think I think that's more based on the content of the songs itself.
Subject.
Yeah. All right. So we have some more Rate the Music from Vaughn coming up right after the break. We're gonna take the break and then we'll come back. So we've gotten like one where he's like trying to show the serious side of his songwriting. The other one where he's definitely like showing off his sense of humor, and why he fits in so well here at the Woody Show with poopy business. VonDaWizard. Isn't that your social media handle too?
It is at VonDaWizard everywhere.
At VonDaWizard everywhere. Like D or DA?
DA.
DA. VonDaWizard. All right, so Tuesday Takeover with our video producer, Vaughn. He's got some music that he made. We already heard one original track, and then we heard a parody track that he did called Poopy Business in the style of Paramore's Misery Business.
Absolutely.
And we're rating this on a scale of 1 to 10. You have lovers, you have haters, as you always will, as you know. I mean, you're not he's not a delicate flower.
No, I'm not sensitive. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, he is sensitive, ladies. But,
only for you.
Yeah, he's not going to go home and cry himself to sleep.
No.
Over a couple hate texts. That's fine. That's what this whole thing's about. You wanted to get an honest opinion on the music. And what else do you have for us? Let's get another track.
All right, this next one. So I grew up on Motown. My mom played it constantly. She met the Temptations back in the day when she was working at hotels in D.C.
Hell yeah, the Temptations.
Oh, I met the Temptations. Oh.
That was probably huge at the time.
It was, the biggest thing in her life. So this next song is...
Are you the son of one of the Temptations?
Possibly. I'm thinking I might be all this musical energy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this next one is based on Papa Was a Rolling Stone, one of my favorite songs of all time.
Okay, what's it called?
It's called Kidney Stone.
Kidney Stone. Oh, man, it's something you know something about.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
It was a Tuesday, November. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day minutes felt pain inside. I never got a chance to see them. Never heard nothing but bad things about them. Minutes I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Minutes say kidney stones. Whenever he drinks tea, they get strong. And if they don't pass, as you reap the getting lazy black. Minutes say kidney stones. Whenever he drinks tea, they get strong.
Yeah, whenever he drinks tea, he can't drink tea anymore. And they get strong.
Gets a kidney stone.
Yeah. Now you said that you're interested in being a songwriter, not necessarily the performer. I think you would do a great job when you send over the demos of what you're thinking to the different artists. They'll really, I think, get a really good idea.
Oh, yeah.
And then they can make it sound good.
For sure. Yeah, I would love to be like a ghostwriter or songwriter for those folks. So Drake hit me up,
Drizzy.
Taylor Swift hit me up.
All right. So Kidney Stones, Ravi, rate the music.
I'm going to give this one another 5.
Another 5?
Yeah.
All right, Gregory.
I had the same issue. I couldn't appreciate the lyrics clearly, but the original version of this song is it rules.
Absolutely.
Like Seal did a version.
So you're giving it
George
credit
Michael
because you know
did.
the old song?
I'm giving it a 6.
Yes.
6. All right, Menace.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. I would have gave it a 7 if it started at the hook, because there was too much
There was
lead
a
up
long-
Okay.
before we started laughing. If
Yeah.
it just started with like Menace had a kidney stone and then you followed it there, then I would have put it at a 7. Also, yeah, the mix, you gotta.
Okay.
That vocal needs to be higher.
Sammy, Seabass.
I gave it a 5. I agree that I want the lyrics to be higher. I wanted there to be more emotion in the singing of that, because that's kind of how the original song is. So that to me is what it was missing.
I expected to have something about cutting open his wiener to get these stones out of like a rescue mission.
Yeah, if you're talking Menace, you gotta get to the wiener.
Yeah,
real
Right.
fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Seabass, what are you giving it?
Yeah, around the 5 as well. But again, Menace raised a good point. When you're doing parody songs, you can't. There's no instrumental. You got to get to the
Right.
meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight to it.
The Menace meat.
Yeah, I'm not going to be as nice about this one. I mean, I like the idea, the concept. I like it. I think it had promise, but the execution on it, like lyrically, it didn't stand up to the other ones. I'm giving it a 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, and the other problems too. Like I had a hard time hearing the lyrics.
Yeah.
And there wasn't anything about spelunking down through Menace's pee hole
Very true.
to get the
You
rock
need to be
out.
more graphic.
Yeah, next time sit down with Menace.
Yeah. All right,
right, now I know
Von's
I can do
Tuesday
more.
Takeover.
All right, cool. So this next one is my favorite song I've done so far here in California. It's called Conversate. This is actually for the ladies. So for all the hot chicks out there.
Oh, okay.
It's called Conversate, and let's do it.
All right, Conversate, VonDaWizard. Here we go.
When we conversate, it say stop and never late. I'ma put you on a plane and fly you over to LA. We conversating, the mother hating, then leave you up on red. I will never leave you waiting on your IG, you know Snapchat. I ain't got no hesitation. I'ma hop up in your DM, we gon' have a conversation. Hey, met a chick that made me smile. I ain't had one like that in a while. Love all the stars, she chose one. Said I was her favorite son. Milky Way's all in her. Place her head right on my chest. Told her time was a fool's watching. Told her love is my clock. Can't even lie, she was on my. Girl, I want a shot at your heart. Take
That's when they edit out all the dirty stuff.
Yes.
I've learned that by listening to the hip hop station. Yeah.
Don't question my motives. I'm just going through the motion. So, snake, that's back spasms. Look at low, that's orgasms. I don't even want to go and get low on my tongue. Getting more death exposure. Explode, levies break.
All right, 636 says this bangs.
Oh.
304 says be a ghostwriter and disappear.
Damn.
Thank you, 306.
Whack Al Yankovic over here, says the 909. Yeah. All right, so VonDaWizard, Conversate. We'll start with you, Menace.
I'm giving it a 7. I would have gave it an 8, but I want to ask you: do you have high quality copies of your own songs? Because
I do. Yeah.
this doesn't sound like it's a crisp, clear copy of it.
Yeah.
So
Also-
I don't.
Also, this one was done in one take. So like,
Okay, Jay-Z.
This is just one take all the way through.
Okay.
It was like a random day in the studio, and I just knocked it out.
Yeah.
So it's
All right.
no mixing it all to
All
it.
right, 626
Yeah.
says that's a bop.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm saying if there was a high quality copy of it,
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you I would put it way higher.
310 says the music's too loud. Don't be shy, bro. Talk.
Got you.
Okay, that's dope, says the 714.
Nice.
Text
Yeah.
over some minutes. You give it a what?
I'm
6?
giving it 7 just because
7.
the audio quality.
All right. Greg Gorey.
I'm giving it an 8 based on the FaceTime sound effects at the very beginning. It totally pulled me in, and I thought, where's
Yeah.
and the way it hit right out of the gate was really great. I can't hear the lyrics as much as I want to.
I want to hear the unedited lyrics. I want to hear the dirty ones.
too.
'Cause I think you
Yeah.
dropped the P word in there.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
something about being on his chest.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks.
Pretty great. Ravi.
I'm going to give it a 7. I think there's a lot of good ideas here, great lyrics and stuff, but the mix is kind of messy, I think.
Okay. All right.
It's a bit of a sloppy mix. I think more work on that, and you've really got something here.
All right. Sammy Seabass.
I agree with Ravy. The mix is a little but I gave it a 7 and very impressive. If you did this all in one take, I'm impressed.
Seabass.
I don't like that there's so many missing words. Clean up your language.
Yeah.
And people will say conversate's not a real word. Technically it is.
It is.
But it's, I don't like it.
All right. So what are you giving the song?
4.
A 4.
A 4, dang.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
Only because, I like that. The first one, The Time is an Illusion, the first one that we heard. I like that better. You said this is your favorite one, but I like this one less
the
than that
first
one.
one's my
This is
fave.
good. This is
Okay.
good. It says good but a little busy to start on the text. I agree on that one. Somebody else said this has a Childish Gambino vibe. I'm digging it.
For sure.
Yeah. I want to like it, but I can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah. Right now, my producer's in Norway. So.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Norway.
now he's got a Maya producer.
We all know you have to
My
go with
producer.
Sweden, dude.
Ah,
Sweden
that's
Sweden
true.
is where the
bangers.
hits are made.
Yeah.
All right,
I
well,
also must
VonDaWizard.
Sweden, dog.
And if people are interested in the music, what are you going to set up like a some kind of playlist somewhere people can hear?
Yeah, for sure I can do that. These songs aren't out yet. I do have one song out on
SoundCloud or
Spotify
whatever.
right now.
Spotify.
Yeah, at VonDaWizard. And I can put up a SoundCloud link for everybody to check it out.
All right. Well, there's Vaughn, everybody.
Nice.
Tuesday Takeover.
Thank y'all.
We're going to take a quick break. More Woody Shows next. Hang on.
The Woody Show.